We've been told that bees are incredibly intelligent insects. But just how wide are their cognitive capabilities? A group of scientists, headed by Ollie J. Lucola, ran a series of experiments to test the cognitive capabilities of bees, and their findings show that bees have a wide range thereof.
Insects have been shown to be capable of a number of basic cognitive functions, including the ability to count, learn basic concepts, and learn socially. Bees have even been trained to pull a string to get food. But might these capabilities actually just be instinctual for bees, since they are a part of a bee's daily foraging routines?
Behavior ecology states that this is certainly possible. Bees' foraging techniques are quite diverse and include being able to spot different types of flowers by their shapes, colors, number of petals, and scents, as well as extract nectar efficiently, like by pulling on flower stems.
If these types of interactions are genetically encoded, a bee's intelligence would be little more than clever evolution. Survival of the fittest dictates that bees that are more fit, for example, those that know to pull on flower stems or strings to get food, would survive longer in the hive.
So how do we know what intelligence that bees show is cognitive and what is instinctual? Lucola and his scientists wondered this too, which is why they designed an experiment that would be able to test bees' cognitive functions independent of instinct.
Their general design tested a bee's ability to be trained to move a small wooden ball to the center of a platform using food as an incentive. This has nothing to do with the bee's natural foraging habits, so we can consider the results of the lab to be pretty independent of the bee's instincts. The scientists ran two-part experiments to test different types of cognitive functions that bees could use to accomplish this task. They first began by pre-training bees to locate a small yellow ball in the middle of a platform by enticing them with a sucrose solution located in the center of the ball.
In order to get the reward, bees had to move the ball from an outside edge to the center of the platform. The experimenters first used a plastic bee model to demonstrate to the bees how to complete the task, and later would only give the bee a reward if it completed the task itself. They then repeated the experiment with the pre-trained bees on a much larger platform with great success. All of the surviving bees moved the ball to the center region to gain their food reward, and with each trial it took the bees a shorter amount of time to succeed.
The second experiment tested bees' ability to learn socially. They pre-trained a new group of bees, but this time with 3 yellow balls at varying distances from the center. These bees were trained to only move the ball furthest from the center because the other balls were glued to the ground. The last part of the second experiment would compare bees' training under one of 3 conditions: social demonstration with a pre-trained bee, ghost demonstration with a magnet, and no demonstration, where the ball was already at the center of the platform.
The results showed that the bees with live demonstration were the most successful at a 99% success rate. Bees with ghost demonstration were still fairly successful at 78%. Bees with no training, however, only succeeded 34% of the time. Although social demonstration was most helpful, it was clear that bees really only needed to observe the ball moving to understand the task. And even though demonstrators always moved the ball furthest from the center, the most successful bees tended to use the ball closest to the center. Even in a generalization test, where the closest yellow ball was replaced with a black ball, bees still moved the closest ball.
These results show that bees are capable of thinking about efficiency. They had no unnecessary attraction to a specific location or color during training. Their behavioral flexibility goes far beyond what is normally required of them in nature. This indicates that they have impressive cognitive capabilities for an insect.